Okay, so today we're going to go over Unit 2, Day 13 notes, which is writing equations if we're given a slope and a point. Now, to begin with, we should already know how to write an equation if we're given just a slope and the y-intercept. So, of course, the slope will be m equals 2, the y-intercept will be b equals -7. Now, when writing an equation of a line, you got to do y equals mx plus b. So the m is 2. So y equals m, which is 2x, plus b. So that will be -7. And there's your equation. Now for the other one, it's pretty straightforward. B equals 4, m equals -5. So you will do y equals mx plus b. So y equals the m, which is -5x, plus the b, which is 4. So plus 4. Okay. Now let's move on to today's actual lesson. Now I'll give you a couple steps to follow, but it's pretty straightforward. So let's start with -5, 6 with a slope of 3, and we're writing an equation. So I know that this is the x, that's the y, and we have an m of 3. So if I write my y equals mx plus b, first thing I want to do is find the b. Okay, the letter B. So I'm going to plug in all the information that I have. So 6 equals 3, and anytime we plug in an x, remember you do parentheses, -5 plus b. So I plugged in the y, I plugged in the m, I plugged in the x, and all I have to do is just multiply and solve. So y equals 3 times -5 is -15. Then bring down your plus b. Now to solve for b, you have to jailbreak the -15 to become a +15. So b equals 6 plus 15 is 21. So that means your equation is y equals your m which is 3x plus your 21, which is your letter B. So there's your equation, because remember y equals mx plus b. Now, next point. The m is 3/5, your x is 0, your y is -2. So first thing I want to do is plug in all my information into my slope-intercept form. So -2 equals 3/5 times 0 plus b. Now if you notice, the y was -2, the m was 3/5, and the x was 0. So anyways, 3/5 times 0 is just 0. So you're left with -2 equals 0 plus b. The 0 goes away because adding 0 doesn't change anything. So really your letter B is 2. Now all I have to do is go back to my y-intercept form and plug in the slope and the b. So we know it's y equals the slope, which is 3/5 x minus 2 for the b. Okay, we're going to skip number 5, and we're going to move on to number we're going to move on to number 7. Okay, so write the equation of a line with a slope of -2 that passes through the point 0.05. So this is x, this is y. And of course, your slope is m equals -2. So if I were to plug in my equation, my information into my slope-intercept form, I would get 5 equals the slope times the x plus b. Once again, -2 times 0 is just 0, so really that just goes away. So you're left with b equals 5. So when you plug it into your slope-intercept form, you get y equals the slope, which is -2, then times x, plus the b, which is plus 5. Okay. Now, number 8. M equals -3/5, as we can tell, and it goes through the point 5, -2, so x is 5 and y is -2. So if I plug it into my slope-intercept form, I get negative 2 equals negative 3/5 times 5 plus b. Now, you should be able to recognize that when you multiply these two, the 5's go away. Okay? They just become 1. So really, you're just left with negative 3. Now, in case you're curious as to how that happened, think about it like this. Okay? We're multiplying those two together. Now, how do we change the 5 into a fraction? You put a 1 under it. Now, how do we multiply fractions? Straight across. So negative 3 times 5 is negative 15, and 5 times 1 is just 5. Negative 15 divided by 5 is negative 3. So if you notice, really, you could just remove these two 5's because they just remove itself. So really, you're just left with negative 3 plus b equals negative 2. Now, of course, all you have to do is jailbreak. So it becomes a plus 3. So negative 2 plus 3 is 1. So my letter b is 1. And all I have to do now is create my equation using my slope-intercept form. And to do that, I only need the slope and the letter b. So y equals negative 3/5 plus 1. Oh, and don't forget your x. I almost forgot my x. So it's y equals negative 3/5 x plus 1. And that's my answer. That's my equation for that situation. Okay, you can try the other 4, number 6, number 9, 10, and the challenge question if you like. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask me in class tomorrow.